Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. He's gone for goal. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Udinese are looking to go forward now. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's heaved it away. He's found a way through. Rims his way through. Ribery. And now they can clear their lines. That's a little off target. That's a cute ball. That's been intercepted. De Vrij getting this one clear. Udinese yet to have an attempt on goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Zaniolo. Some good work on the right flank here. Zanoli. Shot at goal! Goal! Udinese take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Udinese have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Zanoli. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Zanoli. Header comes in! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Inzaghi cowering forward. Inzaghi! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Filippo Inzaghi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Udinese grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That is good strength. Zaniolo. Davis. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Udinese are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here. Struck first time. It's off target and by quite a way.
Udinese have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Looking for options for movement. He's beaten the last man. A lot of space ahead of him. Cleared without complication. Tries to play it through. Ribéry. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Deftly away. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has not gone well. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Substitution for Udinese. Number 18 coming on the field.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Udinese perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. And he's there to get it away. Can he get on the end of this? Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Serginho.
Udinese clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Searching pass he's played there. That was good alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, look, it's Inzaghi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Filippo Inzaghi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Coming on the field. Number 17. Number 32. Substitution.
And now a sudden chance to counter. We expected better, and so did he.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Inzaghi. He is through here. Camp aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. And that would have been some goal.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Substitution in progress.
All hands on deck for this one. Davids gets it away. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. Serginho, Eklenkamp. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Stefan de Vrij plays it all the way forward. Ejibue. He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, no question, that's a foul. Driving on and making good progress. Great vision. Pops him off in and wins back the ball. Zamora. Threads one in. Serginho providing... Takes a shot! Yes! He's done it! Late in the day! This could well be it! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Udinese go into the lead.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ejibue. Extra time reaches half-time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Serginho. Probing pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Goes for a shot! And that is a little undercooked. Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through. Thuram. Thuram! Oh, it's gone in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Quite a thriller this one's become. He came in hard, very hard. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Keeper's dealt with that. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Serginho is over the first kick. Big character, big moment, big save. Vlahovic next in line, and here he is. Utterly decisive, right down the middle.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Udinese looking to draw level. No, denied remarkably.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
This to put them 2 up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So this one is to restore parity. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Udinese are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And the lead is 2. He must, but can he? Sticks it away.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Turan just needs to keep his nerve here. He's buried it, and he's won it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
And we come to you now with a quick
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Udinese really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
त्यही सङ्कमल खै त्यहाँ बाटोमा थियो हाम्रो होटेलभन्दा अझै यतैतिर त्यो होटेल यसो हेरेको त्यहाँ देखेँ अनि बानेश्वरमा त अस्ति नै किनेको ठाउँमा जानु पर्यो भनेर देखिनँ बन्द भइसकेको थियो होला त्यहाँ देखेर ल्याइदिएको
a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. It's a good foot in there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Danilo wins the duel this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. That pass has been well intercepted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, dribbling is the obvious strength of this guy, Lucas Moura. He's very quick, has a low centre of gravity, and all the skill sets you'd expect from a Brazilian. He seems to love running at people as opposed to going beyond the defence. Something he could do a little more of.
Yes, he's certainly the one. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And this is Lucas Moura. Gets into some space. Fire, tries a shot! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quality ball. Spread it left. He's found a way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A
picture of confidence that was never missing.
After 25 minutes is number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Sao Paulo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Antonio. Looking for options for movement. It's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he's heaved it away.
Nepal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's the throw. That is lovely. Well read, and the danger is averted. That'll be a throw. Danilo. The most accurate pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Batistuta. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Opportunities. This is a almost children's announcement. The father of a boy in green backpack kindly contact the nearby member of staff.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And that's been won straight back. Serginho. Serginho puts his foot on the gas. Lucas Moura. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Sao Paulo finding their passes. Antonio. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played out to the left flank. And a chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 27.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Into the last quarter of an hour. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mkhitaryan picks it up out wide. Costa Curta. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Antonio. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Batistuta. He is just caressing the ball. And it's the Rhone. The ball is loose. He's gone for goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Inzaghi. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Gets into some space. And he whips it. It's a mighty effort. He's scored! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss won't be amused.
Palmeiras make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And he's forced to go back. Gomez. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought. A straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Roque. Good ball, good take. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Play on the left-hand side here. That is a great pick out. Lovely, now then. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Driving forward. Inzaghi. Palmeiras are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. It's Mkhitaryan! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Felipe Anderson. And it's Lockett. And he's let fly! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. He's having a go! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Paulinho. Vitor Roque. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. All the way back. Gomez.
Added time.
Knocks it into space. Can he latch onto this? Brilliantly cut out. Stefan de Vrij. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So we're just settling. He's had a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
After 50 minutes
It is a good finish. The odds for against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he finish? It's there!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage to every one of his teammates from here.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Martinez turns back here, probably the best option. Gomez. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Tries from a long way out. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Paulinho. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 10, Paulinho. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Vega. Substitution.
Nicely weighted ball.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 9, Vitor Roque. Coming on the field is
McTominay.
number 30.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! That has been knocked clear.
Palmeiras really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Substitution of Palmeiras. Number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
That'll be a throw. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Danilo. Now it's Batistuta. And it's McTominay. Now Costa Curta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's run loose here. And this is Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. Not the best distribution from the keeper. McTominay.
6
Costa Curta.
has been indicated.
Now it's McTominay. He is through here. He's well positioned here. Pass somewhat off target. And it's hoisted clear.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring down here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Lovely feeding is such terrific header. Harmlessly behind. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Locatelli. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's delightful. Inzaghi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shapes to shoot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Costa Curta has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mkhitaryan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Mkhitaryan. Takes a shot!
2 minutes has been indicated.
Half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ribery has created one goal already. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Played out wide. Good ball, good take. And the shot's on here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without complication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's done very well to take that back. Tries to play it through. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes aim and crosses.
Club America really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, well played. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitutions taking place.
Club America have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Face places and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That has not gone well. 1-0 as we head towards the end. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Alvaro Fidalgo!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that looks a decent ball. Inzaghi looking to get on the end of this. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mkhitaryan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Those of you making their way home on public
Your thoughts on today's game then, Tim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.